Right, in this video, I've replaced Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool on FC24 career mode. We all know at the end of the season, Liverpool are losing their best ever Premier League manager in Jurgen Klopp, and I've taken it upon myself to replace him at the end of the season. And we get to see how well Liverpool will cope without the big German man in charge. In this video, we will be doing one season with Liverpool to see how they get on without Jurgen Klopp and see what I can do with them. Let's have a look at the team. So I've loaded into the team and this is how it's going to set up. This is not with me tampering or anything. This is the default setting. So we're going to put in Szoboszlai for Thiago, McAllister up to centre mid. We're going to start Jota over Gakpo, I'm pretty sure. And then I don't think there's any other changes I want to make so far. So the main position that we need to buy more squad depth and we need to buy a world-class CDM because that's what the one thing that Liverpool is missing. So I'm going to do my transfer business and then I'll bring you back in. Right, okay, we're at the first game of the season. I've already got all my transfer business done. As you can see, we've got £28 million left of the budget and we spent £182 million in this window. I'll be honest, we have not made that many signings. Liverpool's team is already unreal to start with, so you didn't really need to change too much. So for the next person that comes into Liverpool, I feel like Jurgen Klopp set him up very nicely. Depends if players are willing to stay for the new manager when they come in. I've not made no big sales, but we've brought in 4 new players and I'm going to show you them right now. So our first signing is Ferran Garcia from Real Madrid. We paid £27.5 million for the young Spanish left back. Got great potential. I sold Timiskas for £11 million and we needed a good backup for Robertson. Robertson is approaching the 30 now. And I feel like Garcia is an understudy for now, and then to take his position in a couple of seasons. If this was an actual, if I was doing loads more seasons of this career, I'm only doing the one, obviously, but as a good backup, just in case anything happens to Robertson. This guy has got great potential. I feel like he could, Premier League's got great pace. His game mostly is attacking rather than defending, which Robertson's all around, but obviously he can learn that. He's young, he's only 23 years old, so I feel like that's a great understudy signing for Robertson that could potentially take his position in the future. Our second signing is Todibo from Nice, 14.3 million plus Joel Matip in the deal. Now, Liverpool needed another top quality centre back to his squad depth, so he's not going to be starting. He's going to be on the bench with Gomez because Gomez can play the full back role and the centre back. Todibo can just play centre back. So we've got 4 really top quality centre backs. Matip, as good as he's been for Liverpool, he was getting on with age, and I feel like it was time for him to move on. Todibo's been linked with a lot of Premier League clubs as well, so that just shows you the quality that he possesses for being so in demand. And I feel like it's a really good price as well, 14 million plus Matip. Now, our next signing is the most problem position for Liverpool, the player that they need to bring in the most, and that is a CDM, a very commanding player, and we have done that. We've brought in João Palhinha from Fulham, £35 million. Last summer, Bayern Munich was sniffing around him, so that just shows you his qualities. And as you can, if you watch any bit of Fulham, you know this guy is by far their best player. His interceptions, his tackles, his blocks are unreal, and that is just what Liverpool need, protecting their back foot. He's like a plug, plugging holes in, putting out fires. And if Liverpool did pull this signing off in real life, he'll be like when Fabinho first joined. I feel like he'd be unreal for Liverpool. And our final signing was Nico Barella. I feel like Liverpool needed a bit more squad depth in the midfield, and for 70 million we managed to bring the Italian, still only 26 years old, feels like he's been about forever. Barella's going to be replacing McAllister in that role, but for the way Liverpool play, the way that we're going to be playing, with 2 centre mids and a CDM, we only had Curtis Jones to play that role and Gravenberch, McAllister, so we needed a couple of options, and Barella, Palhinha and Szoboszlai in the midfield 3 is going to be unreal this season. So that's the 4 signings. I'm going to show you how it looks in the team now. So that's how it looks. We've got Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Konate, Van Dijk and Robertson at back 4, Palhinha at CDM, Barella at centre mid, Szoboszlai just a bit in front, and then you've got Diaz, Jota and Salah. That's how we're going to be starting the season. And then on the bench we've got Gakpo, Nunes, McAllister, Pacetic, Kelleher, Todibo and Garcia. And then on the reserves is Elliott, Jones, Gomez. I think they'd be the main ones that we would use. We're going to sim this first game live against Chelsea, and we can see how the season, we might be able to tell by how the season is going to go from this game here. So we kick off, sim match, quick sim match. What's the score going to be? It's 1-1. A 1-1 draw to start the season against Chelsea. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. It's not a loss. So I'm going to sim to the end of the season. I'm going to sim to January, and hopefully we are in and amongst the top 4. Maybe pushing on for that Premier League title. Right, okay, so we're now in January, and I don't have a clue how we've got on so far, so let's go and figure it out. So in the standings, we haven't played any FA Cup yet, so we're still in the round 3 of that. Let's check the Carabao first. Woo-hoo-hoo! We're in the semi-finals of the Carabao against Brentford, and then we could either face Manchester United or Arsenal in the final if we manage to defeat Brentford. Champions League, we're into the next round. Big spoiler there. We've got Bayern Munich in the round of 16. 13 points in the group, going through with Napoli, top in the group as well, which is very nice to see. And then the big one, the Premier League. How are we doing in that? Ooh, we are second. 2 points behind Manchester United. 3 points clear of Spurs in third. And also 8 points clear of Arsenal in fourth. So solidifying that top 4 spot. Only lost 1 game all season, which is crazy. If we have a look at the squad, we can clearly see that Mo Salah is performing out of his skin this season with 19 goals and 9 assists in 29 matches. That is absolutely incredible. Luis Diaz, 15 goals, 7 assists. That is also very, very impressive. We must be banging in the goals for Sobsai are also on 9. Nearly on double figures for him with 6 assists. McAllister, 5 goals. Joseph, only the 4 goals. But Trent, 3 goals and 12 assists. 12 assists as right back. That is mental. Barella, a couple more players chipping in some goals. Nunes on 3, Polini with 2. Barella, 2 goals, 6 assists. Van Dijk with a goal, Robertson with a goal, Gakpo with a goal. Everyone's scoring. Everyone's scoring goals. Joe Gomez still not got his goal yet. The team looks like it's performing really well. Let's have a look. So Barella's got a red card, so he won't be able to play the next game. But Diaz, I think Diaz has gone up a rating. Jota's gone up a rating. Slobsai's gone up 1. Konate's up 1. Trent's up 1. Alisson's gone up 1 to 90 now. Nunes is up 1. Garcia and Tadibo, Kelleher and Pachetic are also up in ratings. I've been very impressed with the season so far. Very impressed. I don't think it is required that we do any business in January anyway, but we also don't really have the budget to bring anyone that big in that would improve the team. We've only got 28 mil, and if we wanted to bring someone incredible in, we would have to offload a player, which I'm not willing to do. So I'm going to sim to the end of the season, and hopefully we have got maybe a trophy, but definitely top 4 under our belts. Leave in the comments your prediction of what you think we'll end the season with. Okay, so we're at the end of the season now. I think it's time we go and check of how we finish the season. As you can see in the top left corner, it does not look promising already with the red. So hopefully it's just a glitch and we've actually done somewhat well. We finished second of where we were in January on 84 points. Manchester United on 92 points they finished on. Only lost 2 matches all season. Mental. But we finished 11 points ahead of Spurs, 12 points ahead of Newcastle. So I'm very happy of how we solidified the top 4 spot there. FA Cup, actually Carabao, let's check the Carabao because we were in the semi-finals of the Carabao, weren't we? And we lost in the final to Arsenal 3-2. Scored to beat Brentford, beat them 8-3 on aggregate, and we lost to Arsenal in the final. So that's 1 trophy, not 1. Champions League next, we had Bayern Munich in the round of 16. Did we get past them? We did actually get past Bayern Munich, so we got into the quarters. At least, and we got knocked out by Dortmund 4-3 on aggregate in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Now this is our last opportunity for silverware this season. The FA Cup. Did we win the FA Cup? No, we didn't. It was Arsenal versus Leeds in the final, still yet to be played, and we got knocked out by Arsenal once again on penalties, 5-4. Arsenal, the bane of our season in cup runs, knocked us out in the final. Well, beat us in the final of the Carabao and knocked us out in the semi-final of the FA Cup. So we've left trophyless this season without Klopp. Liverpool are trophyless in this season without Klopp, but they've managed to gain and retain top 4, second place finish. If we have a look at the squad hub, Mo Salah, incredible season for Mo Salah. Managed to gain himself 59 goal contributions in 59 games. That's a goal contribution every single match. 42 goals, 17 assists. A lights out season for Mo Salah. Luis Diaz also breaking the 30 goal mark, getting 30 goals and 9 assists in 58 games. Slobosai as well, having a great season. 16 goals and 14 assists in 48 games. That is unreal. Diego Jota had a great second half of the season. I swear he was only on 5 goals, and he managed to bag himself 8 more after January with 1 assist also in 54 games. Crazy stats for Trent Alexander-Arnold, nearly cracking the 20 assist mark this season. Managed to gain himself 14 assists into the Premier League as a right back. We all know how well Trent can get an assist and score a goal. But a winger or centre attacking mid would be very proud of having 18 assists in one season. That is an incredible stat for him. Barella looked like he had a solid first season. Robertson did okay. Van Dijk okay. Garcia getting quite a bit of game time, 22 games out of a possible 59 to 60. I'm pretty sure it is. Who else? Tadibo also getting 24 games as well, so that is decent. That them two did manage to get at least a third of the games. Now, if we look at team management, Slobosai has gone up 2 ratings since the start of the season. Barella's gone up 1. Alisson up 1. Trent up 2. Konate up 2. Everyone else stayed the same on the starting 11. Nunes up 2 ratings. Gakpo up a rating. McAllister up a rating. Tadibo up a rating. Garcia up 1, I think. Keller's definitely gone up 2. Pachetic's up 1. Elliott, Curtis Jones, Gomez all going up a rating as well. Conor Bradley up a rating. Overall, I think it's been quite a solid season. Getting to a final, getting to a semi-final, finishing second in the Prem. I think Liverpool fans would take that after losing Jurgen Klopp. That's not a massive drop-off to where they are now. So if you have enjoyed the video, please drop it a like. Leave in the comments who you think should replace Jurgen Klopp when he leaves after the end of the season. Personally, I do think they'll either go with Xavi Alonso or De Zerbi from Brighton. So let me know in the comments what you think. But if you have enjoyed, please drop a like, subscribe, and peace.